So I want to get into 2026, and I want to start off by saying let's start to make your schedule work for you. Let's get into it. So, making your schedule work for you in 2026 is very vital to your future, to your nervous system, to everything that you're trying to work towards. Make your schedule work for you. So I would say the first step to making your schedule work for you is tracking your real focus into something that is important to you. What speaks to you, okay? So guys, this is so important. I literally wrote this down, so let's get into it. The first thing you need to do is pray. Without prayer, I promise you your day is going to be different. Before I start my day, I pray. If I don't pray every day, I at least pray every other day or every other 3 days, honey. Start your day off with prayer and be intentional and very exact and precise and tell God what you really want in your new season. Number 2 would be to cut people off. I know it's hard, but if you don't, I promise you, you're going to be going through the same cycles over and over and over and over again. And it's going to feel like prison. It's going to feel like the judge sentenced you to something that wasn't fair and unjust. That's how bad it feels when you're around people or in a relationship that does not align with you. Even with family, you have to cut them off. They are going to eventually bring you down. I don't care how far you think up you're going, they're not stopping anything. I promise you, it makes a difference. Once you cut all these people off that you know are jealous or envious of you or don't want to see you grow and truly celebrate you, I promise you, you'll actually be able to breathe, see better. You'll actually be able to hear from God better. I'm telling you, your life is going to change. Cut those people off. It's important to the next things that God has for you, and he's ready for you to walk through these doors, but you can't really walk through them 1,000% with people that's connected to you, that's draining you, okay? Next would be find out what you really love to do, whether that's work, a hobby, starting a business, school. You have to figure out what you really love to do. You know why? Because we all go through these stages in life where something feels like it's missing, something isn't right, something just doesn't feel good, or I'm going to work every day and oh my God, I cannot stand my coworkers. I'm doing this every day and it just doesn't feel right. Find something you love to do. You're going to have to keep trying over and over again. I'm not saying just because, she's telling me find something I love to do and you might find it. I didn't find out what I love to do right away. Trust me, it took years. I'm 31 years old, going on 32, and I feel like I'm finally starting to find my niche in who I am. So it takes years, it takes time. Give yourself grace and pray on it. Remember the first thing I told you to do? I told you to pray. When you pray, give it all to God and he's going to send those things to you. But you have to stay in prayer. You have to cut off people. And then the third one is find something that you love to do. Find a hobby, gym. Try something new. My new hobbies this year is going to be boxing and going into a dance studio, okay? I eventually want to do golfing. I want to go on a boat and do some boat lessons. But one day at a time. I can't do it all, but I am going to do it to fulfill my fulfillment in life and make sure I'm happy and make sure I'm feeding my soul. This is very important. Go to bed early. You have to. You can't be staying up and you're trying to do all of these things and you are constantly overstimulated with life. I'm telling you, going to bed early is going to be a big game changer, you guys. Go to bed early. Set that time where you are making sure you are having a set routine and you're going to bed early. Even if sometimes you might not meet that early schedule, I'm telling you right now, you need to go to bed early so you can get up and be productive and ready for the next day, because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring us. So we got to be well rested, okay? Going to bed early kind of runs into my next topic, kind of, sort of. Stay on top of everything as possible, okay? You have to pack your bag the day before. I am an organizer. I clean everything, okay? Clean everything. This is not on my list, but it goes into it, okay? Stay on top of everything. Clean up your house daily. Stay organized. That is going to help you have a clear mind. I got my wigs, my books, my bills with bills. I even have my kids. I even have my kids take out their school clothes for the whole week. I take out my whole gym uniform for the whole week. I get in my notebook and I also write down everything that I need to do. I got to pay this bill. I got to do this. I got to do that. Doctor's appointments are coming up for me, her. My car got to get fixed. My nails got to get done. My hair got to get done. I even write it down from small to big, okay? The next one would be to write down your goals. And I know, like, this is a lot, but eventually if you really want your life to change, you're going to make that change and you're going to start to write down everything. You're going to have to get a lot of notebooks. Even myself, I got to go to the store. I got to buy some new notebooks, different notebooks for different things. It helps me. It helps your mind. The next one, like I said, is write down everything that you actually really want to do in life. Big goals, small hobbies. Write them down and pray over it. And I promise you're going to start to see things come to fruition. Now, don't get it twisted. You got to get up and work. The only way you are going to start to see things come to life is if you pray and you actually get up and do something about it. You don't want to be in the same spot? Do something about it. You don't want to be in the same spot? Write it down. You don't want to be in the same spot? You got to do something different. You can't be doing the same thing for years and expect a different result. It's not going to work. And last but not least, when you do all of these things, and I'm going to piggyback on something because it's real important. When you do all of these things, I promise you, I got favor over my life to where I work, but I really don't work. God, that's favor. I can't give y'all details into everything because you can't tell the internet every single thing. But the favor God has over my life is because I have worked for this. He has set that table for me, and he is not done. This is just the beginning. But he set that table for me to where, Trisha, you get to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, okay? So you need to pray. You need to really be intentional and write everything down. You need to take out all your clothes the night before. Mothers, organize down to a T. Write everything down. Have a different notebook for every little thing. Write it all down. It's going to help you. Take all your kids' clothes out the day before. Everything. Take everything out for the whole week before and hang it up. If you stay organized and if you write things down and you do all of the things that I told you to do and write it down, and you have to go back and you just can't write it down in your notebook and not go back to it. I go back to my notebook almost every week or every other week or sometimes every other day. You have to go back and you have to look at these things because these things that we want to do are so much. But go back and look at them. Go back and look at, what do I need to do for this week? What do I need to do for next week? What do I need to do for my child? What do I need to do for myself? Take time out for yourself. Make your schedule work for you. But the only way it's going to work for you, you got to put in all the work first. You have to put in the work. It's not going to, your schedule isn't going to magically work for you. It's not going to magically work for you. You have to put in a lot of work, dedication, and be very intentional and pray. Happy 2026. Let's go.